thank you so much to that fantastic music. So I think another round of applause. And also to the brilliant band at the interval. I really loved listening to that as well. So thank you. I also want to thank, she is still this year's reigning champion, she is still the winner from last year, our fantastic Master of Ceremonies, Rhoda. And of course, our fantastic speakers at the back. Whatever happens this evening, whatever scores our judges are still adding up, each and every one of you were absolutely superb. I always love coming to these events because of all the things that you learn from the speakers, all the passion that they put into their speeches, and all the things that we learn that they're interested in. So when people talk about this generation, we should be so proud of them because they really are amazing. So, round of applause. A big thanks to all our judges. You know, you give up your evening for us. You put a lot of care and effort into this, so thank you very much to you as well. There are many thank yous. So, the next one I feel particularly important. These are the teachers. You know, people like trainers like me from Speakers Trust, we go into all these different schools in London and Essex, those 37 regions I spoke about earlier. There's a big build-up to this. We have to email the schools, get their permission, get the students out of classes, get teachers to cover the lessons. It is a lot of hard work, and we really appreciate that. So please could they all stand up and have a round of applause. All those teachers. It's the bit after. I will go in and do a day with the students. They're the ones who work with them, calm their nerves, develop their speeches, hear them practice. They're the ones who make it happen. So after this event has finished, we've just got a small token just to say thank you. There are some bags on the table over there. If you can just go and pick up a present. They've got your school's names on, so you know who they are. Really important as well, of course, are the host school. Please, a huge round of applause for Regent High School for putting this event forward. We could not do this every year without a school volunteering to host the final. As I say, this is the smallest region that we work in. So, you know, you have to take it in turns a lot of times, and we really appreciate that. The head for being enthusiastic, all the helpers this evening who've been fantastic. So, and I would like to come to the stage, the person who I asked, who made it all happen, who I know has been putting a lot of hard work behind this. So please could I get Miss Carusas to come up? We've got some more presents for you over there to collect later, but here's just a certificate, but thank you. I've been coming into this school for some years now, and she is absolutely brilliant. You know, she really is a force of nature who makes it all happen with an excellent sense of humour as well, so that's always good, so thank you. Also to you, the audience, you have been brilliant all evening, so you also deserve a round of applause. What I would like to do now is I would like to call on our distinguished guest, Mr. Mayor, if he would like just to come to the stage and say a few words about what he has thought about this evening's event as well. So could we...
Thank you. I think the applause should be entirely for the speakers. It's an incredibly brave thing to stand up in front of any audience and make a speech, and even the most experienced public speakers will tell you that they're always nervous before they make a speech. I mean, we've heard speeches on such a wide range of subjects, and one of the things that I love hearing Camden's young people speak, it always cheers me up whenever I'm feeling a bit down or depressed, because Camden's young people are so positive and so socially aware in a way that I think my generation probably wasn't when we were growing up. And I think that they are the future, and the future is looking pretty bright from what I've heard this evening. We've heard a range of speeches. We heard a wonderful tribute to her stepmother, which had me almost in tears. We had some Huda's very brave speech about FGM. Koshin's speech about football reminded me that a one-time Liverpool manager said football is not a matter of life and death, it's more important than that. We've heard speeches about breakfast, about sexual harassment, about everything, and all of them delivered with clarity and passion and real feeling, and that's fantastic. I want to thank Regent High for hosting the evening. Thanks to the Speakers Trust and to the Jack Petchey Foundation. I actually met Jack Petchey at an event in the summer, and what's amazing about him is he's in his 90s and he still goes to work every day. He's an immensely successful man, but he's determined that young people today should enjoy the same chance of success, and determined to ensure that young people achieve their full potential. The first time I came to this school actually was for a debate between Regent High School students about the EU. It was in the run-up to the referendum, and I think our MP Keir Starmer was here at the time. And the quality of the debate then was so good that I should have realised that I was in for a treat in terms of the quality of debate this evening. So, as I said, I'll just finish on that expression here, that the future is bright because the future is you. Thank you very much.
To ask you to do is if you can just stay on stage, and if you could stand over there and give out the certificates. Thank you very, very much. So what we're going to ask is for the speakers to come down here and just line up there, and then I'm going to ask someone to come and help me hand out these certificates that I will pass to Mr. Mayor, and then the speaker will go up, have their photo taken. By the way, you are all welcome to take photos, absolutely. What I would say, we have the very wonderful professional photographer. He's going to be taking photos. They will be online after 24 hours, and you can all download them. I think he's also offered to take photos later, haven't you? Yes?
Yes.
So, by all means, take your photos. I know how much social media is important, but we have got a man who can take even better ones. He even took a good one of me once, so he must be good, I have to say. So, we'll get the music going, I think. And, yes. So, first person to call up on stage to receive their certificate, a huge round of applause for Denise Parejo. Next up, please keep that applause going for Fatou Shahab. Okay, keep that applause rolling for Simon Gomez Arias. Now let's hear it for Florence Mace Horan. Got the disco music now. Okay, let's hear it for Jaden Summers. Okay, now superhero lover Cayman Comba. Who lost their mother, well, Azubuike. And our final speaker of the evening was Maslin Begum. Okay, I know what happens now. This means that they are having a very, very difficult decision. This means that we are going to have to wait for a bit. This means that I should call on all stand-up comedians to keep us entertained. But I have a few things to say, and then I might, just to put the idea in your head, be passing on to some of the judges. I also am a BBC journalist, so getting the journalists on the spot, or some of the judges who might want to give their take on this evening. What I would like to mention, I normally mention it later, but I may as well mention it now, is that, as I said, there are those 37 regions in London and Essex. In case you were wondering what the next steps are, we do our workshops throughout the school year. So we've got the autumn term, the spring term, the summer term. That's when we train all those 19,000 students I mentioned at the beginning of the evening. There will be regional finals, 37 of them, across the whole year. All those winners are videoed. They've all been videoed this evening. Then a panel of judges will watch those 37 videos, and they will pick 15 of the best to go to the grand final. You are all most welcome to the grand final. We've had speakers from Camden at the grand final in the past. The details are on the website. If I can remember rightly, it's on the 2nd of July at the Elizabeth Theatre in the centre of town. So you would all be very welcome. Whoever wins this evening, just so you know the process, they will be informed in May whether they have got through from those 37 winners to those top 15 to go to that grand final. It is a great event. But now, let us get back to this event. See, I didn't have to call on you. Sorry. Next time. I love this bit. I love knowing the things before you do. I like building up the anticipation, but I won't do it for too long because it's really annoying. So, please put your hands together, and actually, sorry, Mr. Mayor, if I could call you to the stage, most importantly, because he's going to give out the awards, because he is much more important than I am. So, thank you. So I'm going to say who they are, because I like that bit, and then you will very kindly give them those bits over there so we can get the photo. So, got that. Third place this evening is Nikita Hawkins! Well done, Nikita, fantastic. So we could ask you to stay over here, because we're going to get photos of you later. Okay, anticipation building. In your head, do you have a name?
again. Hands down, far.
Fantastic. I'm going to get it right this time. Hand over. Thank you. Very much. All right. The tension. Who can it be? Who is going to be this year's Camden Regional winner? Please do a drum roll. And put your hands together for Jaden Sutherland. Thank you so much to all of you, to all our winners, all our finalists. Really well done to all of them. If I could ask the winner and the second and third place, please stay behind. We need to get important information from you. Your teachers, guardians, don't let them leave. Everybody else, thank you so much for being here. You've been fantastic.
Wow.
Thank you to all of you. Good night.
Good night. That's my last. We're supposed to win it.
And already that boy was good there. He was speaking about
Mommy, where are you? She's smashing. Let me get the finishing. I think you will see me again. You see me at the university now. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, coffee boy. Well done. Congratulations. Let me record you. You done well. Well done, boy. Wow. You're so cute. Let me record the finishing. Okay, sir. Was you proud of I was proud today. This is Shining Light TV London. We are here in Regent Park to where my daughter won it. This is the fourth one. Victor won it, Victoria won it, Precious won it, and Wealth won it. Fantastic, it's amazing. Today is brilliant. Shining Light TV London. I am here presenting my daughter. Mommy, where are you? Mommy, where are you? Yeah, bye, Jack Petchey. I'm dancing, because. Hello, girls, we are here. Jack Petchey. Go and take photo with Wells. Can I have my Precious? My phone. Precious, you left your bag here. you're with your control now. Go. Yeah, mommy, where are you? My bag is here. Come on. The photographer coming. I'm not going to. Teresa, the photographer want to take. A photo is there. Congratulations.
I went for the visiting TV.
Where is she? Wow! She's gone. Yeah, mommy, where are you? Yeah, I've won it 4 times. This is my 4th one. Yeah, I always winning it. I won it in Carnarvon. I won it in Maria Fidelis. I won it 2 times LSU. Yeah, the only one. Go and take photos.
Mommy, put the camera down.
Let me put. Yeah, she did well, isn't it?
She did. I was saying to the head teacher, I'm the head of your Utena regional high school. I was saying to my little Nigerian sister, don't worry. He said yes.
I thought they could have given her the first because she didn't fall, she didn't.
Yeah, I know. They were saying, oh,
Thank you.